and this is another Chill and Chat with Linda. Well, I'm going to start and see if someone is jumping in and um, is going to chat with me. So feel free to say something in the chat. Always welcome to say hello, and let's find out if there are some more people today. So this morning, it's a bit hectic because I have two clients today, and they basically, the first one said, "Hey, do you want to go to a shop with me afterwards? A shop where she works." And then I said, "Well, I have to see if I can change the time with my other client." And so the other client couldn't, not that early. So I've been like shifting clients and hours around today. And it was quite hectic. And that's funny because I give something calming, like a calming massage for them. So when when a day starts like that, it's always a surprise if it's going to be a hectic one or just a calming one. And of course, I hope for the later, the second one. But yeah, it's always hectic when I have to shift clients during the work time. Now let's see, there is someone online now. So hi, I don't know who you are, but hello. Feel free to say something in the chat if you like. I'm going to see if I can watch the chat thing. Now I'll open that one. And I better make sure that sound is off or I can hear myself twice. There we go, that's better. So now I can see the chat, so I don't have to look at the uh, tiny screen of the telephone. And then if you want to say hello, feel free to say hello. And I hope more are going to join in. And now I know I have a client today, and I'm not sure about the time she will be here because, well, she said she had to do something at home, and then I'll just see her arrive. So, 2 days ago, I was filming a video, and one of my clients was way too early, so I had just had to run off. So let's see if that is going to happen again. Someone else joined, so hello, welcome. If you want to say something in chat, if not, that's fine too. Good to see everyone. Good morning. I'm in the Netherlands, so here it is almost 11 o'clock in the morning. And as you can see, if you can see the garden, it's already really sunny. Um, we have either great weather or rain, I think. So it looks good for today. So when my clients are away, I will make sure to just get into the garden and read my book. And I've already finished a book, so I have to find a new one. So if any of you know a good book, let me know, and maybe I'll find it in my library, and then we can, or I can read that one. If not, I'll just grab something of the library behind me. As you can see, I do have many books. And that's good because I try to read at least 2 books a week. And that's not to be to say that to sound great or whatever. I just like to read. And so let me know if you have any hobbies and you want to talk about it. You can just say it in the chat as well. Today the chat seems quite calm, so not much, not much happening today. Uh, so for today, I have those two clients. The sun is shining, so I'm probably going to be in the garden and read the book. And well, I don't know yet what I'm going to do. It's going to be a calm day, I hope. I say this because I have new neighbors and they can be quite loud. They have a little baby and they're playing with the baby all the time, which is great. But I think they think that baby is like deaf or something, so they're yelling and screaming at him all day, but it's all nice and fun. Uh, but they do, of course, get on my nerves sometimes because it's loud as well. So we'll just have to wait and see what's going to happen today. Ah, now I see I made someone run away with that comment. Well, sorry for that. And yeah, if you can hear me drinking, sorry too, because I do need that drink. So, uh, yeah, well, for now, I'm just thinking of the things that's going to happen. Yeah, for the next couple of days, I've seen there's going to be a nice rock concert in the forest in my city. It's a tiny forest, so it's nice to go there. And that they have during the summer months, they have like every other week something special there. So there's going to be a Celtic festival that I really like. And I found out they have a rock festival, they will have a jazz festival that I will probably stay away from because I really don't like jazz. And they have some like other art festivals, like you can buy art or you can see new and upcoming artists. So I'm going there in a few weeks. We also have a special event in Alkmaar. It's called Kaaskoppenstad. And that's basically a really cool event. And I have been there a few times. I've been one of the actors there. So what they do, they're asking who wants to join. And and then everyone can join. So you get a role and you get a few things about that role, not much. And then basically you're free to act. So it's all free acting, and it's a huge event. A lot of people are coming there, and what we basically do, we go back to Alkmaar just after the 80-year-old war, 80-year during war with the Spanish. And now the war wasn't really 80 years, so for a long time they kind of forgot, I think, to come together and just write that there wasn't a war anymore. But it has been quite a struggle for a while, and at some time they wanted to invade cities like my city where I was born, Haarlem. They had huge struggle there. But then when they came to Alkmaar, where I live now, and the Spanish were waiting for the orders, basically, they were quite annoyed because they hadn't been paid for a long time. So they were not really willing to fight. Now, there was another group in the Netherlands who was going to following them, basically, and they were willing to fight. And so they managed to get rid of the Spanish who didn't want to fight. So even in our flag and name, it's Alkmaria Victrix. So victory starts in Alkmaar. And basically we go back during that event to that time just after that war. So we do see the soldiers marching by and singing, but we mostly see how people are living or were living during that time, so 1670 something. And so it's a nice event back in time, and I used to play there. I've been there, I think, 3 or 4 times, and often I was just playing someone who was a healer. Uh, and during that time, you had like the real healers, the men who went to the Latin school. They were like, well, basically, if you were at a Latin school, you were a healer as well. So a lot of them didn't know anything about healing. And then you had like the quacks who, some were good healers, some were just as bad as the others. So I had that role, and that was incredibly fun because I was free to say whatever I wanted. So I have been really, really bad. It was great to play that. It was great to have the interaction with the visitors. But at some point, it just got too much for me because it was so crowded, and I had to walk for 2 days. I had to just walk all the time. and we could hardly eat or drink because, well, we could, but we couldn't really easily go to a toilet because it was so crowded. We had to walk too far. So we forgot to drink, we forgot to eat. And so those two days were quite heavy for us, but it was fun. So maybe I'll go there and go see my old friends who are still acting in that event. So if I do, I will film, I will make a video about it. And of course you can show it, you can see it here. So I will go, and if the weather is not too hot, I will. So if I do go, you will find the video here. Now there's something else coming up that's really cool. My friend invited me for a party. And that party is in, well, where she lives in the States. So maybe in about 2 months, I'm flying to the States to meet my friend and go to a party there and stay with her for a few days. But she just invited me like yesterday evening, so I'm not sure if we can get a visa in time and everything. So we'll have to just wait and see if we can. But it's something great to look forward to. So maybe I'm going to meet up with my friend in the States, which is amazing, and it's good as well because I still have a parcel for her that I still forgotten to send to her. So I said to my family, okay, like, oh, this is cool. Now I can finally bring that parcel, as if flying to the States is easier to just send a parcel. So we'll just have to wait and see. If I do manage to get there, I will bring that parcel. Just watch me forget that thing. That's something I would probably do. Anyway, this is what is going to happen for the next few days or weeks, even. And for now, I better get ready for that client. So it was good to see you all. I hope you had fun with this little live video. And I'll talk to you soon again. And don't forget, when I'm here and when you're there as well, feel free to say something in chat because it's nice to know who is here as well. For now, I'll see you the next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here today with me. I'll see you soon. Bye.